Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. And I fell madly in love with Juliet. And I vowed that someday I would meet my own Juliet, and I would love her with the same romantic intensity that Romeo loved his. I wanted marriage to be a romantic celebration, an opportunity to be incredibly passionate, and an excellent long-term chance to try out some really kinky Kama Sutra-like stuff. That is why, for our 10th wedding anniversary, I arranged for Annabelle to meet me in the most intimate and romantic restaurant in the city.
What's to get? It's a piece on premarital sex called Lay Lady Lay.
There's my Juliet now. Happy
Of course I didn't mean it literally.
Unfortunately, much of romanticism is lost on Annabelle. She's not exactly the world's most...
Do me a favor. Look up the word irony and call me in the morning. That new editor at work is beyond the valley of the dumb. What?
Nothing.
I'm sorry, I'm a little late, okay?
No, it's fine. I'm just glad you remembered to come.
Not very funny.
In our relationship, I am the one who remembers birthdays, date nights, Valentine's Day, and makes reservations for really great anniversary dinners.
I want meat. A big-ass slab of beef.
As a matter of fact, if I want to get a gift from Annabelle, I have to pick it out and buy it myself.
So did I get you something nice?
I love it.
I bought you an iPad?
It's amazing.
Did you get the receipt so I could write it off? Wow, I have good taste.
Yes, you're very generous.
Happy anniversary, honey. Will you take a check?
This is seriously how it happened.
You see, when it comes to being married, I had much lower expectations than Jeff. I was not the kind of girl who dreamt of growing up and getting married. I never played dress-up wedding. I never pushed baby dolls in little carriages.
Basically, Annabelle wants to be married to a guy she can discuss political theory with who's also willing to change the cat litter.
That's because by the time I met Jeff, I was already a romance refugee. I realized that all my quests for romantic love were just vaguely veiled attempts to get laid.
Gosh, I never tire of hearing that.
All that time I wasted thinking about getting laid, trying to get laid, then trying to get away from the layers after the pheromonal dopamine rush wore off. It's just mind-boggling to me now. So, I am deeply suspicious of that intoxicating state of mind known as romantic love.
Please go on, I love it.
So, when it came to getting married, I was just hoping to land somewhere between The Way We Were and Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. But Romeo here believes it was destiny we ended up together.
It was destiny.
Not so much. We live in a random universe. Things happen, people like to assign meaning to them.
It was fate.
Coincidence.
Fate!
Every day you cross paths with a variety of people, and any number of possible outcomes can result in these purely accidental encounters. But don't get me wrong. Meeting Jeff was a happy coincidence.
My love for Annabelle is like a pilot light that never dims. The way she looks, the way she laughs. I even love that little sound she makes when I snug up next to her in bed at night.
I happen to have an abnormally low body temperature, so cuddling is fine, sure, but mainly I need the warmth. Cat, child, husband, electric blanket, it's all the same to me.
There is something about Annabelle that turns me inside out, inspires me. She is my muse, even if she does write off my anniversary gift as a work-related deduction.
There's a damn good reason for my being practical-minded. When I was growing up, I wasn't inspired by Romeo and Juliet. I was driven by the reality of growing up without money. Poetry is nice, but you can't raise a family inside a metaphor. And you know why I was late tonight?
Working.
I was working.
You had a deadline.
I had a deadline.
Didn't finish it, it all fall right through.
Right through.
You done all that work for nothing.
For nothing, exactly. And you know what else? I was halfway here when I realized I was wearing that dress you hate.
Oh, the one that looks like the alligator.
The alligator mated with linoleum flooring, so I turned around, went all the way back home to change into something I know you like.
You look beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's our 10th anniversary, and I want to look good for you. And besides, I was only 15 minutes late.
Yes, and I had to buy my own iPad.
Why don't you tell them why I make you buy your own presents, Jeff?
I can be a little picky.
A little picky? that year I bought you a case of wine, I handpicked each one and you exchanged every single bottle?
And but you don't know the difference between a Shiraz and a Shiraz.
Shiraz. You know what? Can we just start the story over?
Start it over.
Well, I think they need to see things from my point of view as well.
There's different versions of our marriage.
There's one thing I've learned after 10 years of marriage. It's that two people can be in the same place at the same time and have two completely different experiences.
I disagree.
My point is that. Let's start with the night we met.
Oh? Well, sure you want to go back that far, Annabelle? The early years don't make you look so good.
I was 15 years younger and 2 to 12 and a half pounds lighter. What's not great about that?
12.
All right, let's do it. Let's show them how we met. I was living in New York City,
So far, that's true.
and I just got my first writing job out in LA. So they flew me out to the coast, set me up in an apartment.
This is all true.
Are you going to keep doing that? It's going to be distracting.
Okay, fine.
So, my new employers, the only people I know in LA, invite me to my first Hollywood party. Yes, I'm thinking movie stars. Me and Keanu Reeves in some hour-long discussion about wormholes and space. Some sexy celebutante hitting on me, or some up-and-coming wannabe hot actress mistaking me for a Hollywood agent and flirting with me all night. But no, turns out it's a potluck dinner for my employer's new nanny. But I figure, what the heck? Free food, free drink. But soft. What light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun.
He didn't really say that.
No. All right, here's what happened. I walk in the front door, walk across the room, and there, standing in the kitchen, cooking pancakes, is the most beautiful woman I have ever seen. Suddenly, I'm struck with this transcendent thought that someday she is going to be my wife. And armed with that prophetic vision, I charge over and commence flirtation. Her first name is
Annabelle.
the best name. Her last name is
Gurwitch.
the worst name. Well, the Annabelle part's so good, it practically obliterates the Gurwitch part.
Could you please try one of my pancakes? I made them and no one's touching them. If people see someone eating them, maybe it'll start a trend.
Oh, ow, oh!
I'm sorry, they're so pretty hot.
Oh, no, it's fine. It'll be fine once the skin blisters.
Am I the only person who hates this song?
Oh, please. Don't get me started on this song. It's so dumb. I hate to break it to Alanis, but rain on your wedding isn't an irony. It's an inconvenience.
Exactly.
You know the part I hate the most? It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife.
If you had 10,000 spoons in your house and not one knife, irony would be the last thing on your mind.
I know, right? Don't even get me started on Bjork.
I love hating stuff.
Me too.
Nothing gets my blood going more than working up a good hate.
You said it. I, for one, hate flavored coffee.
Vanilla hazelnut cream's not a coffee, it's a cupcake.
I hate those people who just get tattoos who have to wear sleeveless clothing even in the winter just so you can see their ink.
I'm not sure I hate that, but I do worry they'll catch cold.
Close enough.
I also hate the name Todd.
I hate the name Todd. Yeah, but I like people
Name
named
Todd?
What are the
Oh, you're
chances?
killing me. Do you like Dylan?
I love Dylan.
What about books? Do you like Tolstoy?
I love Tolstoy.
Do you love cats?
The musical?
God, no.
Oh, I love the domestic pet. I'm a total cat guy.
Oh, not many men admit to that.
Screw them. Dogs are overrated. Cats are the best.
Oh, I really like a cat guy. See, I'm not so bad.
Yes, and tell them what happened next, Annabelle.
Is that really necessary, Jeff?
Well, it's kind of significant, don't you think? Sort of sets the tone for the next 5 years.
So, you're Jeff, right?
Jeff. Yeah, Jeff Kahn.
Do you have a pen, Jeff Kahn?
I always carry a pen.
I never carry a pen.
I never carried a pen, I just happened to tonight. Must have been fate.
You're cute.
So she takes a napkin. On the back of it, she writes her name, her address, her phone number, and she hands it to me.
Yes. I gotta go, but call me, okay? But not on Tuesdays I work late, and not on Wednesdays, that's when I have class. And not on the weekends, that's when my boyfriend comes to town. Bye!
So she hops in her little Honda and drives away, her boyfriend.
Okay, let me set the record straight.
Her boyfriend?
I had absolutely no intention of misleading Jeff when we first met. Yes, I was seeing someone else. It was a chapter in my life when I was throwing myself at men who were tall, dark, and unavailable. And anyway, Jeff Kahn, not my type. Funny, sweet, into me, turn off. I clearly thought Jeff was friend material.
For all of her protests about me just being friend material, we do call each other, we do make plans, and one windy afternoon, we meet up at a beach in Santa Monica. And it was the single most romantic moment.
I don't remember that day.
I will come to learn that Annabelle's brain is like a DVR. It only holds so much information, it just starts to delete. But you remember that night, though?
Yes, the night. I remember the night.
We almost had sex that night.
Yeah, that was not going to happen.
It was so on.
No, it really wasn't.
Well, we would have, but we ate pizza that night. This is the days before lactate tablets. Unbeknownst to me, I was completely lactose intolerant. So later that night, I was getting all cool and sexy with Annabelle, and the cheese began piercing my stomach, like thousands of razor-sharp daggers from Wisconsin. It was all I could do to keep my concentration and not faint or fart.
Oh, poor Jeff. Poor, disgusting, farting Jeff. But that's not why we didn't have sex that night. The truth is much more shallow. Trust me, this I remember. While we were making out, I caught a glimpse of the top of Jeff's underwear peeking over his jeans, and I thought he was wearing tighty whities. Honestly, I put seeing a guy in tighty whities right up there with a man sporting a Speedo at the swimming pool, and that's why I called the whole thing off.
I was not wearing tighty whities.
I know what I saw.
Well, obviously you don't. Did it look like this? Your boxer briefs.
Anyway, eventually, my boyfriend and I broke up. And over the next few years, Jeff kept up his pursuit of me. Oh, hello?
Hey, what are you doing?
Who is this?
It's Jeff.
Jeff?
Jeff Kahn.
Oh, Jeff Kahn. I'm sleeping.
You want to meet me for a drink?
It's 2 in the morning. I have to be at work tomorrow, and I'm sleeping.
Wow, is it that late? Can I come over?
Good night, Jeff Kahn. He also wrote me love letters, and I quote, "Someday you may see a stranger. You may see a stranger cooking pancakes across a crowded room." I didn't know if he was the most romantic person I'd ever met, or if I needed to take out a restraining order.
So, I don't hear from Annabelle for over a year. Till one day, out of the blue, I get a message on my voicemail telling me she's on her way over to my house. Yes! Finally, she's seen the light. She's coming over to throw herself at me, body and soul.
Hi!
Hi, how you doing?
Oh, I'm great. Listen, I just got a job in New York for the next month.
Well, congratulations. You didn't just come over to tell me that, did you?
No, but I remembered you like cats.
I love cats. I'm a huge cat guy.
Hi! Cats and Tolstoy. Listen, I know it's last minute, but I was wondering if you could take care of my kitten Stinky for me while I'm away.
What?
Oh, isn't she the cutest?
Yeah, but...
Oh, thank you so much. Here's some medicine for her paw. She hurt it, so she has to wear this cone thing over her head. And you have a litter box, right?
Why would I have a
Oh
litter
my God,
box?
I have to go. My plane leaves in an hour. Bye. Thank you again. See you in a month.
Who the hell does that? I'll tell you who. Someone who really likes you, that's who. She trusted me out of everyone. take good care of Stinky, Annabelle will see what a great guy I am and fall madly in love with me. And it turns out Stinky is the sweetest, most affectionate cat ever. Follows me everywhere I go, loves to be petted, sleeps all curled up next to me on the bed at night. Stinky's everything I want from Annabelle, except furry, and it's in a litter box. At the end of the month.
Hi, how's Stinky?
Oh, she's the best. I love her.
Oh, that is so great. And here's just a little something as my way of saying thank you for taking care of Stinky and me.
Leap of faith. Soren Kierkegaard?
He's a Scandinavian Christian existentialist philosopher.
I'll read it tonight.
I better get going. My boyfriend's waiting for me in the car.
But I thought you said...
New boyfriend.
So she hops in her little Honda and drives away again. Leap of faith. You see, I take that to mean Annabelle wants me to take a leap of faith. Love for her.
Okay, I'm not proud of this incident. It was really inconsiderate of me to impose on Jeff like that, but I was really desperate. And no one else I knew could take care of Stinky for that long. And what's he complaining about? Mr. Total Cat Guy got to spend a month with the cutest cat in the whole world.
So again, I don't hear from Annabelle for almost a year. So one day, out of the blue, I'm standing in my apartment, I look out my window. Annabelle? Annabelle! Hey! Are you moving right next door to me?
Who is that?
Jeff!
Jeff?
Jeff Kahn!
Oh, hi, Jeff Kahn. You live here?
You dropped off your cat, Ira. I took care of her for over a month.
Was that here? Oh, hey, let's talk later. I'm right in the middle of my big move.
Moving right next door to me. Now, if that is not fate or a sign from above, I don't know what is.
What did I say? People like to assign meaning in a random universe.
What is random about moving next door to the guy who's supposedly stalking you?
It was such a cute neighborhood.
Los Angeles is an enormous city. People on the east side never even see people on the west side.
And the rents were so reasonable.
She could have moved anywhere, the beach, the valley, but no. She moved right next door to me.
Okay, it sounds a little premeditated, but it was completely random.
So later that night, at a reasonable hour, I called.
Hello?
Hey, Annabelle, you want to catch a movie or maybe check out the neighborhood bar or something?
I'm sorry, who is this?
Jeff!
Jeff?
Jeff Kahn! Your new neighbor? Stinky's babysitter?
Oh, hey, that's my other line. Can you hold?
Sure, I'll hold. So I hold. And I hold. And I hold. Waiting for Annabelle to come back for the next 30 minutes. She never comes back. So I hang up the phone, get rid of my apartment, and move as far the hell away from Annabelle as I can. And I vow I will never pursue Annabelle again.
I never knew what happened. 1 minute he's on the phone, the next he's gone. Anyway, it was maybe a year later when I ran into Jeff at a cafe. Jeff?
Oh no!
Jeff Kahn? And it was like a light switch goes on in my head. Jeff Kahn, what a great guy. Didn't he take care of my cat once? I felt ready to be with someone who actually liked me. Funny, sweet, into me. Turn on. I should be with that guy. Oh, you look great. Where'd you move to?
Far away.
Hey, I'm meeting some friends, but call me. I'd really love to catch up. Really, call me. Let's go out.
So I think to myself, cannot call Annabelle after all she has put me through for the last 5 years. I am over Annabelle and whatever potluck pancake spell she put on me. I will not call her. I mean, come on. What kind of an idiot do you think I am? A huge idiot!
You want to hear something really ironic? Remember the napkin, the one I wrote my name and number on and gave to Jeff the night we met? Well, he had kept it all those years, and I thought, how sweet. So I had it framed to give to him on our wedding day. And for the record, on the back of that napkin was another girl's number. So who's kidding who about it being so romantic and all that talk of fate and destiny?
5 years is a long time to keep a cocktail napkin rolled up in your pocket. I had to hedge my bets.
You want to hear another irony, Mr. Romantic Destiny? Remember how I said I would never join Facebook?
Oh, yes, you were very adamant about it.
Well, I was having lunch at my friend Nina's, and I saw her Facebook page.
Okay.
You friended her?
Yes, we're Facebook friends.
Well, I decided it was time for me to stop being such a Luddite and join, so I set up my Facebook page and requested that you friend me.
Yes, I remember that.
Jeff, you never accepted my request.
Look, Annabelle, it's called Facebook. It's my face, my book.
Does that mean you can't be friends with your own wife?
Well, it's like my relationship status says. It's complicated.
I see. And speaking of it's complicated, I was wondering about all those great photos you have on your page.
What about them?
Well, there's one of you and our son Ezra, my two guys, looking so sweet together on the couch with Stinky. I love that shot. And there's another photo of you and Ezra at the old Yankee Stadium. And there's a photo of you and Ezra at the beach last summer. And then it hits me. Where's the mother of this child? Is Jeff married? Maybe. Is Jeff divorced? Could be. Has the mother died of some terrible disease, but not so terrible that they couldn't be at a Yankees game? All I know is that you and our moon-faced chick magnet of a son are out there in cyberspace without me.
Look, Annabelle, why don't you tell me what you want so we can order dinner?
Okay, if you don't put a picture of me on your Facebook page, Jeff Kahn, I'm divorcing you.
Oh, Annabelle. Is it going to be that easy?
That's not very nice.
Kidding. Kidding. Joke. Look, there. We are officially Facebook friends. Happy?
Yes, thank you for friending me. Now what about my picture?
Do I really have to download a photo of you right in the middle of our 10th anniversary?
10 years. Can you believe we made it this far?
No, it's astonishing.
To us.
To us.
That's good.
Jeff likes the Pinot Noir.
Annabelle likes Jeff liking the Pinot Noir.
Seriously, where would we be without Pinot Noir?
Seriously, I hate to even think. You know, I never thought we'd be together this long. You know what I mean. We just see things so differently.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
We're disagreeing right now about whether we agree on anything in the middle of our anniversary dinner.
It's just our way.
It's complicated, huh?
It sure the hell is. Now, can we please just order?
Okay, let's just order.
Hallelujah.
Why are all of your Facebook friends women?
That's not true, Annabelle.
Okay, 99.7.5%.
No.
Really? What about Judy, Janie, Jane, Karen, Katie, Emily, Holly, Kim, with 2 M's, Michelle, Stacy with a Y, Stacy with an IE, Stacy with an EY, and Nadine. Nadine is gorgeous. Who is this Nadine? We've been married for 10 years. I've never heard of any Nadine. And What's with these messages? Here's one from Holly. Oh, Jeff, you were always so horny. And from Kim. Jeff, you're such a nitwit. Hello, only I get to call you a nitwit. And one from Nadine. Thanks for the perverted card. I mean, what is this, Facebook or Match.com? No, you know what? I'm done talking to your face. I'm gonna talk to your book. Hey, mister, who the hell is Nadine?
Nadine is just an old friend of mine.
I'm your wife. You're supposed to announce your horniness to me, not cyberspace.
Hey, lady, my face, my book.
I shouldn't have to beg my husband to friend me.
There is nothing wrong with Jeff keeping a little side of Jeff for himself outside of being a couple.
Remind me then, Jeff, outside being a couple, why are we married?
Because it's our destiny.
Maybe it's our destiny not to be together forever. Did you ever consider that?
Whoa, what are you saying? You're the one who always disputes my belief we're destined to be together. Now you're saying we're destined not to be together?
Maybe none of that matters anymore, Jeff. It would mean much more to me to know that we're still choosing to be married after 10 years of marriage.
Well, it sounds like you're talking about separate. Is that what you're saying, Annabelle? Oh, great. Happy anniversary to me.
I just want us both to be happy. I hear you talk about what you want from love and marriage, and I have to wonder if I'm the right person for you.
How can you think that?
I can't believe that thought hasn't ever occurred to me.
Did you plan on coming here and springing this on me?
No, of course I didn't plan it, but we're at a huge juncture here, Jeff. I mean, it's our 10th wedding anniversary. Pretty significant.
You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like maybe you think I'm not the right person for you. Is that what you're saying in some passive-aggressive way?
Passive-aggressive is the last thing I am.
That's true. You're aggressive-aggressive.
Honey, I'm just saying, maybe this is a good moment to stop and ask ourselves where we're headed.
What the hell does that even mean?
What do we hope to accomplish in this marriage?
Hope to accomplish?
Accomplish, achieve, gain.
Survival! Survival is the accomplishment, Mary! Survive 50 years, woo, that's an accomplishment!
Perhaps we need a survival strategy, a shared goal, a marital mission statement.
What the hell is a marital mission statement?
It's like a business plan for your marriage. I've read a lot of therapists recommend that. What do you think our mission statement should be?
I don't know. How about maybe can we order dinner, please?
I'm serious, Jeff. We don't even share a blanket anymore.
Well, that's because I'm always hot and you're always cold.
Exactly. I'm not sure we still share the same values.
Body temperature is not a value.
So, you have no plan for our future.
Well, I did have plans for really great anniversary sex, but I see those flying out the window now.
Not even for yourself? You don't even have a plan for yourself?
No, I don't have a plan for myself except the aging, the illness, more aging, serious illness, rapid mental and physical deterioration, still more aging, followed by prolonged illness and death.
That's it.
That's all she knows.
And where do I fit in this no plan?
Right there beside me. You're most likely before me.
I can't seriously think I'm going to die before you.
Yeah, sadly, yes. And if you really want to know my long-term plans for the future, after properly mourning your loss, I will take up with some wild Ukrainian model with a twisted grandfather complex.
First of all, you're going to have to make a lot more money to afford a model with any type of complex. But statistically speaking, I'll be helping you into hospice. where you will hopefully pass quickly but peacefully in your sleep. And then I'll go off to Africa to dig wells and do all those do-gooder things that you don't do. And then I'm going to live in Tuscany with my girlfriends who have also outlived their spouses.
You seriously think I'm dying for you? Have you seen how low my